Hello fellow berries, welcome back to another video, and today I shall be showing you berries how I paint faces, or should we call it skin tones. And do note that this is not how you need to be shading or painting faces. This is just how I do it, so you don't need to follow exactly every single step that I say or do. And also, I'm also still trying to learn how to shade or paint faces, so yee. So how I draw or paint faces is, first you need to do an outline or a sketch, then after that do the outline, and then after that try to shade with the outline. There's a lot of artists who do this, and I actually follow that step, and it's actually really good. It helps a lot. You can shade, for me I shade the eyes, the nose, and the lips with the sketch and also the outline, and blend them too, so that you don't need to be doing any extra blending later. And then after that you can color the color of your outlines, maybe in a darker red or maroon color, or a darker brown or red, I think. And then after that you just lay the colors, and then color with blush and stuff. Like if I personally paint lighter skin tones, I go for the base first, and then after that I add pink blush and pink tones to the face, so that it makes it look more good. For me, that's how I do it. And then after that you just build up to the eyes with a darker shade of pink or red, so that it's gonna look more semi-realistic. I don't know if it's really semi-realistic, but sure. And then I try to paint the lips with a how do you call this, a matte pink, I don't know, but anyway, you just paint with the blush in darker tones to make the shadows of the face. And then I add the highlights, which is a tone that's lighter than the base color. And then I add more shadows and details after I add that, and color the eyebrows sometimes when the color doesn't really match at all. And then that's how I paint lighter skin tones. While for medium tan or darker skin tones, I personally lay a orange or more brownish color for the base, and then I build up with a dark red with a tint of orange for the blush around the nose and around the eyes. And then if you want to make it if you want to add shadows, you can add a more darker shade of orange or red, and then you add the colors to the nose, eyes, cheeks, and lips too, and around the ear area. So that's how I paint tan skin tones. While for the medium and the darker skin tones, I usually like to use a dark red with a tint of orange and a little bit of pink for the base skin tone color. And then I build up the shadows with a really dark maroon reddish color. And then I usually do a little bit of vibrant colors on the skin tone, so that it looks more blushy, because I like to do blushy characters. And then of course I add highlights and then more blush, so that it looks more blushy. And then for the eye color, you can pick any eye color you want, as long as it isn't too dark and too light at the same time. So if you want to choose an eye color, you can either pick when you go to the color thingy, I don't know what's it called. Oh yeah, the color wheel. When you go to the color wheel, I suggest you go to a at the middle color. That's how I call it. I don't really know, but for all of the skin tones and faces, that's how I usually do them. So there's not really much of a difference except the tones and the shades. Sometimes I shade faces differently, sometimes I do similar things, because sometimes they say blush can determine or change your face when you're doing blush. So when you change the blush shape or the blush position, it can also change how your face looks. So remember that not all blush looks the same on the face. So yeah, that's usually how I paint or color my faces and skin tones. So I really hope you learned something or enjoyed my video. I am not really good at words, so please don't judge me, but thank you, berries, and I'll see you, berries, on my next video, and bye. Oh, but consider subscribing, and thank you. Okay, bye for now. See you later.